Please confirm once, all of you. Okay, right. So let us move forward to the most important topic. Today we are going to introduce. What is our today's concept, ma? What is our previous concept? Features of Java completed. Features of Java completed. Now what is our today's concept, ma? Right. Data types we are going to enter into that. Now the most important concept is now our programming is going to start. Programming is going to start. Now I am entering into the concept of what? Data types in where? Java. Or first I will go for data types. First I will introduce importance of data types. We are going to enter. Write down the heading, all of you. Importance of data types. That is our first topic is going to start. Programmatically, we are going to enter a. Please be careful about these data types. Right? Let us start the data types. Very important. Look at. So first we must understand what is the purpose of data types. First thing you must understand why we go for data types. So in this class, even if you are first class or second class or third class, need not go to the previous classes. If you listen this class very carefully, you will understand like anything. You will understand like anything. Try to follow very carefully. Okay, now let us move to the purpose of the data types. Then how many types of data types are available in our programming languages? We need to understand. Later, after giving this introduction to data types, I will go for the data types in Java. I will introduce separately. Fine. So let us come to the importance of data types. And once again, I am making it clear. No need to have any knowledge of our previous languages. I am creating everything from my side. Try to understand very perfectly. Right. Let us go to the discussion of the data types importance. Now I am taking paint. One paint screen I am taking. Look at that. Now here I am using something like this. Now I am writing Java program. You may be writing Java program. You may be writing C program or whatever it might be. You are writing it. Now I am taking one simple statement. Simple diagram I am taking. So I am writing since you are a Java programmer, we are writing the program with an extension. My program name is some dot extension is called .java. If it is a C program, extension is called .c. Extension is called .c. If it is a C++ program, extension is .cpp. If it is a Python program, extension is .py. To every program, we will enter what? Input we will enter. We will enter input. We will give the input for that. We will give input for that. So this input, what you are entering to this Java program, is most important here. So I'm going to say here, now I'm going to start. To this Java program, I'm going to enter the input. So listen very carefully. Now there I'm entering the value called 10 and 20 I'm entering. 10 and 20 I'm entering. Whenever I enter the values called 10 and 20, you must allocate the memory space in main memory. This type of input must be stored in the main memory. This type of input must be stored in the main memory of the computer. In every programming language, data must be stored in main memory of the computer. Without storing in main memory of the computer, you cannot process it. Without storing to the main memory of the computer, you cannot store it. You cannot store it into the, you have to store it into main memory. Who will allocate the memory space for your input? To store the data into the main memory of the computer, we must allocate some memory space. Now I'm writing allocate memory space for the input in main memory. We must allocate the input in main memory. To allocate this input in the main memory of the computer, to allocate the memory space for the input of the program in main memory, we need the concept called data types. Data types are required. Why data types are required? That is a very important. To allocate the memory space for your input in the main memory of the computer, we need the data types. So with the help of data types, I can allocate the memory space. So some memory space is created here for storing the value called 10. I can allocate the memory space for storing the value called 20. That memory space can be allocated by the help of what? Data types. Here 10 is stored, here 20 is stored, here 20 is stored. If it is a C programming, we will use which data type? Int data type, we will use it. Int data type that you have done already in the C programming, that you forget immediately in my class. I will take care about it in Java class most perfectly. So to allocate the memory space for your input of the main memory, which concept is most important? Come on, ma. To store your input in the main memory, memory space must be allocated. To allocate the memory space for your input in the main memory of the computer, compulsory what concept is required? Come on, everybody. I should know the answers. Please make the class as interactive. Which concept is required? Data types are compulsory. For my satisfaction, let me ask you one question like this. What is the purpose of data types, ma? What is the purpose of data types, please? What is the purpose of data types? Learn everything in depth. Allocation of memory space. Very nice. Super. Allocation of memory space. To allocate the memory space for what? To allocate the memory space for what? For what you want to allocate the memory space? For inputs. For inputs. You take C language, C++, Java, .NET, any language you use it. To allocate memory space for your input in the main memory of the computer, we will use the concept of data types. That is, without data types, we cannot allocate the memory space and we cannot store the data. Data storage representation can be done by the concept of data types only. Let us coming to the programming. In this place, I am writing the data types are used for, look at the data types are used for allocating sufficient amount of memory space. There is a word is important. Sufficient amount of memory space. Sufficient amount of memory space for the input, for the inputs in main memory of computer. Main memory of computer. Two memories are there, main memory and secondary memory. Main memory of the computer is nothing but a component called RAM. Secondary memory is nothing but a permanent memory, that is called hard disk. That is called hard disk. So I will tell you the types of memories also when I enter into the further classes. Don't worry, first go on learning it. For the basic level explanation I started in my class. Data types are used for allocating sufficient amount of memory space for the inputs in the main memory of the computer. Now, next I am writing without the concept of data types, without the concept of data types, without the concept of data types, without the concept data types, without the concept of data types, we can't store the data. We can't store data or input in main memory. So data types concept is compulsory. So this you should not forget it. And like other students, please don't go in a wrong direction. Input data types means what type of data is called data type. Please don't go to that level of academic answers, because that gives some irritation to the interviewer room. Interviewers are always expecting professional answers. Because as a real-time programmer, I know what questions will come in interview, how to survive, how to select in interviews. Please read my notes very thoroughly. Every question will be coming from my notes only. No question will be coming out of my notes. That's why let me give the perfect notes. And I will upload this note every day in the Google Drive. Very shortly, you will get the Google Who has already paid, you will get the Google Drive link very shortly. That time I will go for uploading day-to-day notes. You will get it daily. Okay, ma? Let me start. Now, in any programming language, now I am writing, in any programming language, we have three types of data types. They are, look at, that is called types of data types I am talking. We have three types of data types. Look at very carefully. Number one, called predefined. Right? Yes, ma. I'm going to show. Meena, I'm going to tell you how much memory space is storing the values. We are going to talk about it. Three types of data types are there. Predefined, we can call it as. We can also call it as what? Built-in. B-U-I-L-T. Built-in. It is also called as what? Primitive. It is also called as what? Primary. It is also called as what? Fundamental. It is also called as what? Scalar data types. These many names are there. This all comes under one data type only, that is called predefined or built-in or primitive data types. Excellent. Second one is called predefined, one is understandable. Next is called, with the help of this predefined data types, you understand the class. Sir, when I will go in real time for a predefined, sir? In which case I will go for this predefined in real time, sir? When I will go for predefined data types in real time, when I cannot go for this predefined data types. When you are not able to use a predefined data type, there is a second category data type or derived data types. That is the second one. Derived data types. I will tell you when derived data types came, what is the need of derived data types, what they can do for you, what they cannot do for you. At the end of this class, you will get a perfection in the data types importance. You will become wonderful student in the data types. Third, so predefined data types is for some purpose and we cannot use in other cases. In that cases, I will tell you in the class. Derived data types are those we can use for something and we cannot use for something. Whatever is not possible with predefined data types, that can be easily possible by derived data types. And derived data types also cannot be done something. We are going to use another type of data type called programmer defined data type. Very important. Also called as what? User defined data type. It is also called as referential defined data types. Referential defined data types. Defined data types. This is the most wonderful topic in the industry. 90% of real-time applications deals with only programmer-defined data types. Never deals with only 10% of the time you will come across this predefined and derived data types. Dear students, don't worry. In just with the data types of Java, you will become a genius. In any type of company written test, in OCJP certification level, on data types, at least 5 questions will come. At least 5 questions will come. Of course, I am not boasting. You take any student, they are just 0 in data types. After understanding our data types, see how much good knowledge you are getting, how much powerful you are becoming in programming part. Now, it is a time to see, to understand, sir, when we will go for predefined data types, sir. First one I will talk about what? Predefined data types. Predefined data types. When do you go for predefined data types, sir? Next I will go for second one. When do you go for derived data types, sir? We will be asking you, when do you go for derived data types, sir? And the third is called, when do you go for what? Programmer, also called as what? User defined data types. User defined data types. This is what I am going to enter. This is what I am going to enter into the class. Perfectly, I am going to move to forward. Now I am going to move to forward. Predefined data types, derived data types, all those things I am going to start. So first of all of you, just let us confirm one time, and all of you, I want one confirmation from everybody. Is the purpose of data types is clear and types of data types is clear? Shall we go for in-depth discussion now? Please confirm once more, all of you. So, right, done. We are entering into, yes, clear. Right. Now, let us move to the predefined data types. Very, very simple, Amma. Look at. Let me slowly, I will getting down inside the programming. Slowly, I will getting down inside the programming. Sir, let us start, sir. Predefined, the name itself says predefined, also called as what? Built-in data types. Whenever I download the Java software, whenever I download the C software, whenever I download the C++ software, automatically some data types will be downloaded that are called predefined. Predefined means what? Already defined. So coming to the point back, I am going to say this word, predefined data types. Listen, predefined data types. Look at, predefined data types are those which are already defined by language developers. Very clearly try to define. Language developers. Predefined data types are those which are already defined by the language developers, and they are available in languages. They are available in languages. Who is a language developer? Who is a language developer of Java? James Gosling. James Gosling has developed some data types and available in the languages as keywords. See guys, as keywords. As what? Keywords, they are available. Keywords means what? Keywords are the reserved words. Keywords are the reserved words. Keywords are the reserved words which you cannot change their meaning. Once they are available, that are fixed, reserved words they are called. Whose name cannot be changed at all. Whose names cannot be changed at all. Listen very carefully. Right, ma? Now, coming to the point back. Sir, what are those keywords here? Let us see. I will explain in detail, ma. Int is called one keyword. Don't write. Listen first. Int is called one keyword. Float is called one keyword. Char is called one keyword. I will explain all of them in detail. You just go on understanding in today. Next is called double is called one type of keyword. These are all things are available in the predefined. These are all available as a part of predefined, available by the language developers. They are available in our languages as what? Keywords they are available. They are available as what, ma? Keywords they are available. Right. Now, coming to the point back. What is the purpose of this data type, sir? When I will use this predefined data types? For example, if before going to the purpose, I want to give you some small clarity here, sir. Some small clarity, I want to use it. Look at my example part I am talking. Look at that. I am talking here. Whenever I say the int, whenever I say the word keyword int, it is going to allocate some memory space. Some memory space is created. Okay, memory space is there, nice. But to that memory space, somebody must point it. That is known as what? One identifier. That will come after the data types. I will talk about the identifiers. Today I am taking one identifier called A. I am writing A, which is also known as variable name. So I am writing int a. Why a is written here? You write anything. You write I will write my name. I will write my name. I am writing just like a. What is that a? A is called just like a variable name, which is just pointing to the memory space which is created. With the help of a data type called int, memory space is created. How much memory space is created? You least bother for a few minutes. And that memory space is pointed by what? The variable name called a. Now you say, I am telling the purpose. A is equal to 10. A is equal to 10. It is a comment. It is valid. Why? Because the data type int is allowing you to store one value only. Because the predefined data types always allows us to store a single value. It is valid. It is valid. Whenever you have the single value storage representation, I can store it by using predefined data types. If all of a sudden, if you try to write a is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40 like this 50, it will be called invalid. This is called invalid because the data type called int and it is pointed by the variable name a is not allowed to store multiple values of same type. 10, 20, 30, 40, all of them are called what? Multiple values. Which type they are called? Integer values only. Does not contain any decimal places only. Invalid. Because of what? Multiple values of same type. Multiple values of which type? Same type. Tell me. Predefined data types are those which allows us to store single value only, never allows us to store multiple values of different type. Multiple values of same type never allows. Let me take one more example. Now I am writing the data type called float. Shall I am taking. What is the float? Memory space is created. No tension at all because slowly we are coming into the programming and that too we need to learn some certification level of explanation also. So now I am writing shall. What is the variable name? Shall. Regarding the variables I will explain once again. Don't worry. After the data types I will go for it. Shall. Now float is the data type you defined or already defined? Tell me ma, is the data type float already defined or you defined? Predefined it is called. It is a predefined data type. It was already defined as a keyword. Float is a keyword. Int is a keyword. It is going to allocate the memory space. Float is also called one type of keyword. Float is also one type of keyword. Now coming to that, shall is equal to 4.5. Don't take it as a Java notations. You take it as generally I am talking about. What is happening? This is called valid. Don't take it as a Java. If it is a Java, I will write the letter called F. That Java conventions I will explain shortly after a few minutes. Valid. Because it is called what value? Single value it is called. Single value 4.5. 4.5 I entered. Valid. All of a sudden I am trying to pass all the employees' salaries. 2.3, 5.6, 1.3, 1.25, 0.99. These are all called what? Invalid. These are all called invalid. This is called invalid, dear students. Invalid. Why these are invalid, sir? Because multiple values of which type? Same type. These are all called. Multiple values of same type. These are all called. Dear students, understand. One more example, my last and final I am giving. I hope that you will understand. Int is a fundamental data type. Int is a predefined data type. Float is a predefined data type. Now see, char, keep it ma. All your doubts I will clarify. First listen. Please format your previous knowledge. Academic knowledge first you format it. But that knowledge is totally wrong. Please take my knowledge completely. Right? Now I am writing char ch, character data type. It allows us to allocate the memory space which is pointed by the name called ch. Now ch is pointing here. Now I am writing there. What is that? ch is equal to single quote j, valid. This single quote j is valid. J is stored in here. J is stored here. Valid, this is called valid. This is called a valid part because it is called what value? Single value. This is called. Next, I am writing here ch is equal to I am trying to write j comma a v and then comma a. I am trying to write multiple characters. It is called invalid. It is called invalid. Why? Because multiple values of same type. Multiple values of same type. Multiple values of same type. Now for my satisfaction, all of you tell me conclusion. You use predefined data types for what purpose? Predefined data types always used for which purpose? You tell me. Predefined data types always used for which purpose? To store which values? Everybody must answer my question. I am expecting everybody to type it. Used to store single value. The more you respond to me, the more you just respond to me, you will get the ultimate knowledge. Right? To store single value. But they never allows us to store what values? They never allows us to store which values? They never allows us to store which values? Multiple values of same type. They never allows us to store multiple values of same type. Let us go back to this point. There I am writing the purpose of, here I am writing the purpose of predefined data types. The purpose of predefined data types is that to store single value. To store single value. But they never allows us to store, they never allows us to store what values? Multiple values of, never or multiple values of which type? Same type. They never allows us to store multiple values of same type. Dear students, I hope that you understood my point. Right. Sir, how do you overcome, sir? Now I want to store multiple values of same type. How, sir? Now I want to store multiple values of same type, sir. How, sir? If you know only predefined data types, generally you don't feel it because of our academic background. We know only this type of small keywords, predefined data types. Take for example, take the rough sheet again. Suppose if you know only predefined data types, one rough sheet I will take it, ma'am. If you know only predefined data types, if you know, for example, I want to store what values? I want to store what is that? 5 integer values I want to store. 5 integer values I want to store. What I will do, ma? I will take 5 integer values. Suppose if I write a is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 is invalid. Immediately we will apply your intelligence. Sir, okay, sir. One variable, one value, sir. You said that allowed. A, B, C, D, E. I will take, sir. A is equal to 10, sir. B is equal to 20, sir. C is equal to 30, sir. D is equal to 40, sir. E is equal to 50, sir. So these are all called what, ma? Valid, ma. Okay. Up to here is okay. Nice. Okay. I understood. But if I want to store, I want to store 100 values. 100 values I want to store. Then tell me, 100 integer values I want to store. 100 integer values I want to store. Imagine now. Integer values, you take it. 100 integer values. Then imagine, dear students, integer value. If you know only integer values with these data types, which data types? Predefined data types. I have to struggle a lot. What is the first thing? I have to start int A, B, C, D, so on. I need to take 100 variables. I need to take it. Listen carefully, ma. 100 variables I need to take. It is complex. Complex to choose variable names. Complex to choose variable names. See how easy it is. Complex to choose variables. Okay, you are choosing the complex variables by spending a lot of time. You have taken 100 variables names. 100 variable names you have taken it. But all the 100 variable names you have taken it. Then next what you will do? I stored 100 values also. All of a sudden I am asking the value. What will be the 68th variable name? 68th variable name. You cannot remember the variable name also. Complex to remember variable names also. Complex to remember variable names also. These are the problems which we are facing with the concept of what? With the concept of what? Fundamental data types. Come on, listen all of you. I'm going to that only. So why we are going to that? To overcome the situations, to overcome these problems of fundamental data types, we go for to overcome these problems. These problems, we use the concept of what? Derived data types, which is called arrays. Take the scientific level of development amount. To overcome this problem, take the meaning of derived word itself you are understanding. In all the programming languages, the concept of derived data types is every array is treated as data type, derived data type. So come on, ma. What is derived data type says? You come to the point. What is that point? To overcome these problems. What are the problems we faced it? If I store large values, more number of values of same type with predefined data, two problems we faced it. Example, if I take it, here I am writing last and final into A is equal to 10. This is called valid. Then this is called valid. I am writing. Next, A is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40. This is called what? Invalid. This is called. To overcome these problems, we are using second category data type called what? Derived data type. I am going for derived data types. See how easy they are cut. Now let me go to the paintbrush. Once you go to the paintbrush, come on here. See how easily I will explain to you. I want to store how many values? Come on, take here. Store 100 integer values. 100 integer values. The name itself you are saying. Which concept I am using? Derived data types I am using. Derived data types. I will write full. Why I will make you to confuse. Derived data types I will use it, which is nothing but what concept? Arrays. I will explain in the class about arrays very perfectly. Right now, don't worry. Arrays I will use it. Arrays in detail I will explain. Separate concept is there in our class. There I will do what? Int. That is the predefined data type only. A. It is a standard statement. Now I am writing today square brackets. See the square brackets. Square brackets you see. In the square brackets, you write how many numbers you want to store. 100. That is nothing but standard statement is int A only. But int A of 100, that indicates you are deriving 100 locations of int type. Are you understanding the word called deriving? Because programming is not a joke. Programming has to start from the bottom of the subject. We already took it as a challenge in my class. Even the worst student also will write the perfect coding in my class. That is our challenge. We already accepted it. You also should accept it. Yes, SAR is there along with us. SAR can do everything for us. We will support SAR and will take the advices of SAR. I will take the programming knowledge of SAR. You must support to that type of sentences. So all of should work with that type of things. Right, ma? All of them. So it is called a derived data type. Do you know The moment when you write like this, do you know internally what is happening? It is going to create the memory location like this. It is going to create the memory location. It is taking, see, one variable name only. Earlier you have taken lot of variables. It is one variable name only. Easy to choose. Easy to choose. See now, I am writing first location, second location, third location. Now I will take lot of locations. I will take it more. So on, so on, so on. Last location also it is going to come. Come on, ma. I will write. This is going to start 0th location, first location, second location, third location, so on. What is the last location? 99 locations are there. 99 locations are there. See how easy to understand. So am I choosing multiple variables or one variable? All of you tell me. One variable or multiple variables? Come on, ma. One variable or multiple variables? One variable only. One variable only. Why multiple? One variable only. How many locations? One location or multiple locations? One location or multiple locations? Multiple locations. So it is dead easy for us. One more thing, see, very perfectly you see. First value stored at 0th location. See, I am telling one formula. First value stored at 0 location. Second value present at first location. Third value present in third. Fourth value present in third. Now tell me, 68th value stored at which location? 68th value stored at which location? Tell me. 68th value stored at which location? Very good. Nice. Perfect. 67. Is it easy to remember or difficult to remember? 67th location it is remembering. 67th location it is available. Tell me, ma, is it easy to remember or difficult to remember? Easy or difficult? Easy. Easy. So, one variable only, but we can store any value at any location. Easy to choose the variable, easy to remember. That's why we always prefer to store multiple values with which concept? Arrays concept. Let me tell you in another way. Let me tell you this concept in another way. Let me tell you this another way concept. Please look at that one more again. One more paintbrush I will take it. One more I am taking, ma. One more I am taking. Once we enter into the programming, nobody can stand in front of you. This is a credibility of this class. Nobody can stand in front of you. Just to make it example, I am taking example. Look at that. Example. Here I am taking like this. Here I am taking like this. What I am taking? Int a of. I did not write any brackets, ma. I did not write any brackets. Int a of. Int of. Inside of it, I am writing. This is the initialization of array we can call. All these things I will explain. Array declaration, array initialization. One-dimensional array, two-dimensional arrays, multi-dimensional arrays. Everything I will explain, ma. With the spoon feeding, I will explain. 10, 20, 30, 40. I should not write 34.56, ma. 34.56 I cannot write because we specified int data 50. See, done. So you need not write the size here. In this place, size you need not write because automatically our environment will count how many values are there. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Automatically in this place, 5 will be stored. So we don't specify the size. Okay, I will explain that in our programming part. Nothing to worry. In this case, you know what is happening? Do you know, guys, what is happening? Here, it is going to place A. It is going to take A. A. Now you come. Here I am writing. First location, second location, third location, fourth location, and fifth location also done. Here I am writing 0. Here I am writing 1. Here 2, 3, and then 4. What are the values are stored here? 10, next 20, next 30, next 40, next 50. These are the locations which are coming. Dear students, are you following me? Are you following me what I am talking here? Is it okay? Comfortable are you? Right. Comfortable. Now, how do you print it? I will print A of 0. with a print statement, I will write a of 0, I will write here. Name, I will write here. A of 0 gives what? I will write gives value 10. Gives what? 10. Next I will write a of 1. I will tell you, ma. I will tell you. Yes, Durga Prasad, this is my classroom doubt also, which is supposed to be raised now. I will tell you why some languages starts from 0, why some languages starts from 1. There is a beautiful reason is there, that is called a bottom-up approach and top to down and bottom to top approach is there, that I will explain. Let me come to the arrays. There I will explain. There I will explain. It is a doubt which I am going to clarify with more practical knowledge in the class. Okay, Durga Prasad, because without knowing the knowledge of array organization, it is too early to discuss with you that type of answer. I will explain that in the class. So, next, a of 1 gives what is the value? 20. Right? Like that, we are going to use it. We are going to use it. All these things I can apply. A of n minus 1 in general, a of n minus 1 gives what? Nth value it will give you. Nth value it will be given. Nth value. So we understood what type of values these are all called? What type of values these are all called? Multiple values of same type. Multiple values of which type? Same type these are called. Multiple values of same type. Next, one more I will take it, ma. One more I will take it. Char CH array. Char CH array. What is that? J. I am writing J. Single quote. Double quotes concept. Strings also I will discuss. First we are entering into the basic. J, A, and then V, and then what? A. J, A, V, A. So how many locations are created? 4 locations are created. I hope that you understood what I am trying to say here. I hope that you understood. This is called a character array, storing the similar type of values. CH array. Now I am taking here first location I am saying, second location, and the third location, and the fourth location. There it is, the position starts from where? 0. Why some languages starts from 0? Why some languages starts from 1? We are going to discuss. Because Pascal language starts its location from 1. All the modern languages now starts with 0. What is the reason behind that? We are going to discuss. Here there is a letter called J, A, V, and then A. These are the data present. Which type of values? Multiple values of same type. Multiple values of which type? Same type. Same type. If it is a character array, we are going to store the same values. What is the English meaning of array? English meaning of array is organizing homogeneous values. Organizing homogeneous values is called what? Array. But in our colleges and all, you will say similar type of values, which is nothing but homogeneous values. Now, I am going to introduce what arrays cannot do for you, sir. My requirement is beautiful example I am going to cover. I am going to cover one different example. Try to understand whether it is possible or not. You try to tell me. Now I am writing is equal to, now I am saying what is that? Roll number, your roll number, your name. I am writing my college name. And I am writing my marks. My marks also I am writing, comma, some value, true I am writing, true. Now I am writing true. What type of values these are all called? Come on, try to understand what type of values these are all called. Multiple values of which type these are all called? Different type. Multiple values of different type these are all called. Multiple values of different type. Multiple values of what type? Different type. If you try to save, if you try to store in any array, that is called error. Suppose if I am trying to write int a of, it is called an error. This is going to give you an error. This is called error. It is called invalid. This is why, because Arrays concept allows what values only. Come on, here it is written. Arrays concept allows what values only. Multiple values of which type? Multiple values of which type? Same values allowed. Multiple values of which type? Same type allowed. But they never allows which values? They never allows which values? Come on, quickly. They never allows which values? Multiple values of heterogeneous values never allows. Multiple values of different type never allows. Come on, when do you use arrays? When do you use arrays? See that the purpose of predefined data types is that to store single value. Never allows us to store multiple values of same type. To store multiple values of same type, I will go for which type? Derived data types. Derived data types cannot store what? Multiple values of different type. Suppose I want to store your number, your name, your marks, your college name. I want to store employee number, employee name, employee salary, employee designation, which is not possible to store with which data types? Derived data types. Now I am writing. In any programming language, try to get carefully. In any programming language, the concept of derived data types, the concept of arrays. The English meaning of arrays itself says homogeneous organization. The concept of arrays comes under which data types? Derived data types. Derived data types. Sir, what is the purpose of derived data types? The purpose of, I'm writing, the purpose of derived data types is that to store multiple values of which type? Same type. The purpose of derived data types is that to store multiple values of same type, but they never allows us to store. They never allows us to store multiple values of which type? Different type. Conclusion is done. Example, if I take it, of course, programmatically we are going to see all of them. Int a of is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40 valid. Why, sir? Why it is valid, sir? Multiple values of same type. Multiple values of what type? Same type. Values of same type. Now one more example also I will write it. What is my array? Char array I will take it. Character array. I want to store like this. Single quote J, single quote J, single quote J, A, and then single quote V, single quote comma what? A. Double quoted data also I will explain. That is called string data. I will explain that. Nothing to worry. Also valid ma. This is also valid. Why valid? Multiple values of same type. Multiple values of same type. I am to one more invalid example I am giving more. See, int a of is equal to my roll number, my name plus my college name plus my marks I will take it. My marks I will take it. This is called invalid. Why are invalid? Reason is multiple values of which type? Different type. That's why it is called invalid. Invalid. Yes, ma. Saipundre. 10, 20, 30, comma. But you are writing 10.20.50.5. It is invalid, ma. Saipundre. That is called invalid. You are using dots. That is not a numerical number at all. 10.20.50.5. It is invalid, not a valid. Right, ma? Now coming to the point of it. Tell me. So who will store multiple values of different type then? So we don't have any data type. That's why we are going for the third type of data type. That is called programmer defined data type. In C language, we will use programmer defined data type structures. In Java, we will use classes concept. Programmer defined is nothing but user defined only. Ambuj Pandey. Structures is the concept in C language used to develop the programmer defined data type. Third one is called what? Programmer. Actually, user defined. You please don't, because it is not that much perfect word ma. Why? Because who is user? A person who don't know anything about development is called what? User. You are the programmer. You are developing the data type by yourself. So you are called programmer defined data types. Durga Prasad, please learn Java. If you take set values, tuple values, where that values are there? Where that values are there, Durga Prasad? Is it a Python class or Java class? Try to learn Java when you are in Java class. Go to tuple for one person, I have to teach Python. So learn Java when you are in Java class, learn. When I come to Python class, I used to explain Python class. Right? Please understand, when we are in which class, don't ask irrelevant doubt. Python doubts in Java class. You tell me, Durga Prasad, how do you feel? What I am talking, Java I am talking. You are asking set to tuple, Python doubt you are asking. For one person I have to ask, so many students are there, I have to ask your doubt. Think about it, please. So coming to the point back. So coming to this, user or programmer or user defined data types. Whichever class you are learning, that only you concentrate. Suppose if you ask C language doubts in my Java class, so I should say that do you have knowledge in C language? Python means Python class. So when you go to Hyderabad related activity we will do. We should not do US activities. US operations you cannot do. Not possible also. So programmer or user defined data. So who will define these data types? Now I am saying these data types developed by programmers. Java programmer can develop the data types. C programmer can develop programmer defined data types. Python programmer can define. Every programmer can develop their own data types by using certain concepts. These data types are developed by programmers. And how they will develop? By using language features. By using language features. These data types developed by programmers by using language features. And whose purpose is by using language features. I will just keep it full stop. Now I am writing the purpose of, I will elaborate the purpose of programmer defined data type. I hope that you understand the difference between user and programmer. User means who don't know anything about the computer science. Programming you don't know. User is nothing but a person who start working on the project you developed it. Of course, people starting speaking about something and we people also habituated. But actually who will develop the data types on your own? Programmer or user? Who will develop the data types? Programmer or user? Confirm once. Right? Programmer. That's why they named as what? Programmer defined data types. The purpose of programmer defined data types is the purpose of programmer defined data types is that to store multiple values of different types. To store multiple values of different types. Any types you can store it. In Java programming, especially I am writing example part. I am writing example in the sense don't expect immediately coding. In Java programming, programmer defined data types. Programmer defined data types developed by using classes concept. Classes interfaces concept. Now Mr. Durga Prasad, Tuple and set in Python are what types I said? If you are there in my class, they are called classes. That's why they are allowing to store what? Multiple values of different type. Because they are classes whose objects are allowing what values? Different values. That is the reason for that. Right? Come to the point of it. Now I am saying, programmer defined data types developed by using what concept? Classes concept, as well as what? Interfaces concept we are using it. So coming to the point of it, so programmer defined data types or user defined data types used for, in majority of the industry projects, we use programmer defined data types only. And fundamental predefined data types and derived data types are using only for some special small occasions purpose only we use it. In rest of the cases we use what? Defined data types only we use it. For my satisfaction, you tell me. Ultimately, you are understanding the data types importance in the class. That is more than enough. First note point I tell you. Purpose of data types is what? To store what? To store what? Values. Data types mean store the input. Store the input. Look at how good knowledge you will get it. First point, single storage value. Single storage value. Which data type? I will take second one. Multiple values storage. Multiple values of same type storage. I want to go for it. Third, multiple values of different type storage. Now tell me, I get finished. Single value storage. You take any project you take it. Your heart will say, any project you learn, even after 20 years also, even after 30 years also. First one, which data type? Everybody should understand. Srija, it is your second class. Are you understanding today or not? Predefined. This is predefined. Very good. Second one, multiple values of same type. Which type? Very nice. Derived data types. Nothing but what? Derived data types. Which is nothing but what? Arrays only. Next, multiple different type. How do you store? Excellent. Perfect. That's it. Programmer defined data types. Sir, how to develop defined data types are with the classes concept. We are going to use it. If it is a C programming, you will use structures, unions, enumerations. You will use a lot more things. If it is a Java, we are using programmer defined data types. See, even you did not attend my yesterday's previous classes, no problem. Today, it is a programming session is started. You will understand like anything. So one of our students asked 2 to 3 times, sir, will I follow tomorrow? Like that. So one of the students, Srija, she asked, she is answering very well. Yes, ma. Ambuji Pandey, are you understanding? This is your first class. Are you understanding or not, ma? Srija, you are also, ma. Yesterday you asked so many times. Did you understand or not, ma? Respond it, ma. So Ambuji is understanding. Yes, you can understand like anything. You have to. So far my conclusion. So anywhere else, Python data types you learn, Java data types you learn, C language data types you learn, any language data types you learn. Data types are meant for what? Storing the input. Which type of input? Single value storage, multiple values of same type storage, multiple values of different type storage. All the things are there. And now we will go for, these are all called what? Data types in general. Now we will go for data types in Java. Data types in Java we will enter. There we are going to enter. See, predefined data types in Java. Just to look at. Don't worry. Next what? Second one is called what? Don't write. Derived data types in Java. I will explain. I will elaborate like anything. Next, I will go for third. That is called what? Programmer defined data types in Java. Programmer defined data types in Java. Already we understood the importance of it. Now we will go for in detail about that. In detail, under the predefined data types, I will start discussing about what data types. There are 8 data types are there. Number 1, byte. Don't write ma. Just I am saying to you how greatly we are entering into the subject. Short. C is int. D is called long. Next E is called float. Next F is called double. Next C, F, G is called char. Next E, F, G, H is called boolean. These are the data types. This we will discuss one by one in the class like anything. One by one I will enter into the class. One by one I will enter into the class. Dear students, am I clear? Am I clear for you? So later this I will enter into this. I will, all of you please confirm, mama. Please confirm. Right. See that one query is also coming. Our Srikanth sir is giving the message for you. So link is going to change. Very few students are supposed to pay the amount. So fees details need to complete it quickly. So we are going to please take care about that. The WhatsApp number also given to you. In that, please note it down immediately and don't say that sir, number is not visible. So yes. So string is called what? Programmer defined data type. Suraj Chide. That is string is called one class in Java that is comes under programmer defined data type. Predefined class, that is. I will explain that separately. Don't include as a part of predefined. Okay, Suraj. Okay. I will explain separately as a part of it. Now I will take out. Once again I am saying, and just now a few seconds back, one message came from Srikanth sir, an administrator. He gave the message for you regarding the fees payment details. You have to do it. Link is going to change at any time. Please take care and try to complete your formalities. Now write down all of you data types. Right. So one more message, please all of you, those who have paid the fees, please send the message to the WhatsApp number 9:30 a.m. on tomorrow 9:30 a.m. This is a message everybody should understand because this message is helpful to you. All of you should see that chat box. This message, even I will put it in a separate screen for you. Separate screen I am going to see. This is a message Srikanth sir send. Please take care about this message. Please send the students who has paid fees this message. WhatsApp number. WhatsApp. Message in WhatsApp. This number. 9:30 a.m. on tomorrow. Seema, this is there on my screen. See on the screen. On my screen it is available. Srikanth sir, they did not get message it seems sir. Please see this message which I put it on the board. On the screen of mouse. Regarding the data types discussion, I shown you the message. Because that will be used for Google Drive class, all those things. For sending you the official information for you regarding placement details, all those things. Please number, send only the WhatsApp message. Right? Regarding, right, nice. So take care about that. So Sunil Kumar, we will entering after these data types are over, we will enter the data variables once again. Sunil Kumar, after this over, we will enter into the variables. Don't worry about it. Now write down regarding the data types you start. Don't worry. After the data, we will enter into the data types. After the data types are over, we will go for the variables. Don't worry. Right, ma. Start this discussion. Data types. Wholeheartedly you write it. Think and then write it. Think and then write it. Don't write blindly. Think and then write it. No, ma. Pradhan. Dharma Pada Pradhan. You fees detail, how to pay the fees, please send me a mail, sir. No, ma, you please send for any kind of fees related queries are there. You please drop a message. I want to pay the fees. They will they will connect you, they will contact you immediately. Pradhan, did you understand? That number you take for everything, they will help you. They will help you. That is the inquiry number. You can get it. Yes, ma. Nitish, we started with all these things. Please go one by one. That loops, Nitish, that are called loops, conditional statement. That are also called keywords. There are so many keywords are there in our Java. Okay, all those things we will get. Pradhan, they won't send you the mail for you, mom. They will ask you to see that number. To that number you contact. You contact. In Google Drive, within 2 days, we are going to get the Google Drive class. That's why they are taking the paid students information, and paid students, those who are paying, you will give these details. Those who are not paying also, you can contact them. They will contact you regarding the class. Data type started, subject is started. This is a subject started already. Okay, right. Write carefully. So I said the number now, you contact it. They will help you in all the aspects. Whatever you want, they will tell you. Samiksha, this is a time, Mama. This is only the time for one student. We won't adjust the timing because it is a branded class. It is a branded class. You have to come to the class according to our timing. All batches are full. This is a timing. You have to come according to our class timings. Write carefully. Nitish, RAM is main memory. ROM, if you have computer organization, actually ROM is not necessary for you. I am saying that it is a firmware. It is a firmware. And if you have any complete knowledge on computer organization, you worry about it at this point. Otherwise, it's not necessary to worry. I will take care in the class. I will tell you the types of memories which is useful for Java programming. Yes, ma, write down carefully. Yes, ma. Kancham Ashok. Programmer defined data type itself will take 1 week to explain the programming examples. because it's not one day like int data type, float data type, because it's all industry based. It's not like within half an hour class we can give you that example. So it is a industry based programmer defined data types itself will take OOPS features, backbone for Java programming. So we'll do that. So we are having in-depth discussion about all these things. Just now I wrote, we are entering into in-depth knowledge on it, I said. So try to receive the English properly. Yes, I will think line. Okay, down little bit fast, ma. Ambuji Pandey. Course duration will be 3 months, ma. 3 months. Because in BTech 4 years completed into 365 days, 4 into 365 days. We passed around 50 subjects. Are we getting any job in the 50 subjects? Not even one. Even if we conduct exam also, no, we cannot pass in that subjects all of a sudden. So no job is coming after that. So we are just asking 3 months to stay and get the perfect subject and get the job compulsory. That is what I am asking. That is what I am asking to everybody. Because even I can complete the crash course, fast track, super fast track within 15 days, 10 days. Only waste of money. Money is wasted and people are. Because as a most experienced real-time programmer, I am telling to you, industry is different. What people are teaching in the education level is different. So get from real-time programmers like us, then only you will get the jobs. Otherwise, even difficult to get the job. Because I've seen so many people completing the job, completing the core Java in 15 days and 20 days or 1 month. They are looking for the job. Immediately, no jobs will come, and attending for 4 to 5 interviews, getting frustration and joining as a sales executive. That these odd jobs they are doing. It's just totally diverting your career. That is not good. As a real-time programmer, I am telling, learn all the topics of Java and perfect. And we have interviews in the Naresh IT Technologies. Try to get the good jobs. That is my advice. Ambuja Pandey. Did you understand what I explained? Yes. So Bindu is saying, sir, I know all the topics in Java. What is that meaning? I know all the topics in Java means what? I know all the topics in Java means she know Java already. Huh? And once again, I am saying the students who already paid, please join the class 11 o'clock 10 minutes itself. 11 o'clock 5, 11 o'clock 10 minutes in middle of it, class will start. And we can't wait 11:15, 11:20 like that. Class will start at 11 o'clock 10 minutes sharp. It will start because we want to cover so many deep of the subject. Ravi Kumar, please write down ma. So you have a network problem. You did not hear about that. Please write down this. You will understand that. And we are going in detail about that data type. In detail, we are going to get it. Sri is posting the message. Sir, can I get the recording, sir? Especially the branded faculties like me, they don't give you any type of recordings. Only class you need to. We will give the notes because previously we used to give because they are mismanipulating and selling it outside. When we give one record, they are making 100 records and selling it outside. So we don't want to give our recordings. They are giving normal people's recordings. They are not giving to us. They are not giving our recordings. Right. I will ask you the doubt session for you. First complete it. Complete the first one. Yes, ma. Vijay, you can do it. Vijay, you can give it, ma. Pancham Ashok. Yes, ma. Once you learn programming very well, you can do any type of application easily. Our experience is real-time experience. Whatever we talk about the examples, all of them are that only. Rajesh Sinha, write a little bit fast, you do it. Is it okay? Is it that line number 18 is okay? Okay. So you will get the coding knowledge from my class perfectly. You will get the coding knowledge perfectly from my class. Yes, ma. I will tell you that. I will tell you. In tomorrow, beginning class, I will show you the installation process. Even in today's class, after this is over, I will show you the installation process. Don't worry. Now only I will show you. Now only I will show you. Advanced Java, you can join after 1 month. Ma. I will guide you in the class. I will guide you in the class. Ma. Don't worry. Ramanjaneyulu, Python batch. It is already started in the evening. I think you are asked so many times the same question. I am remembering that. It is started in the evening 6 o'clock. Ma. So it is new batch. All batches are full. Only that 6 o'clock batch was there. It was started recently. Now it is yesterday only programming was started. If you want, you can join in that. Otherwise, you have to wait for a long time. Kancham Ashok. If you read well, coding is easy. If you don't read well, coding is very difficult. If you practice well, coding is dead easy. If you don't practice well, coding is difficult. If you work hard, you will get a job. If you don't work hard, you will not get a job. That is a universal property. For me, coding is left hand, left finger because I practice. For you also, if you practice well, it is left hand, left finger for you. There is a open secrets, ma. All the students knows. Write the note point also clearly. I will show you next downloading process of Java. Of it, tell me, ma, completed. Rajesh, today's concept is only one concept comes under derived data types, ma. Srija, that is a notepad is a 1947 concept. The college people will tell that. We are explaining in Eclipse. We are explaining in Eclipse, ma. That is a notepad is 1947. People used to use it. We are going to explain in Eclipse and Edit Plus. That is the trending in the industry now. So notepad and all, nobody will take. When you say notepad, I am executing Java programming, it is a 1947. So we have to go for Eclipse, that we are going to use it. Sunil Kumar. Not possible, ma. So my contact details, my phone number, at present not possible. So with the Selenium, you need Core Java. Some companies uses Python also. So note is over. Note is over. Enough. Next we will enter into, further we need to go for predefined data type in Java. Just a CMA. Predefined data types in Java, that is next. First you watch it. Up to note you write it. Further you don't enter. Now we'll go downloading the Java software. Downloading the Java software. Dead easy. 2 minutes. We'll go for browser. We'll go for browser. So Java is containing, in my explanation I told you, so many versions are there. Can you tell me Java versions, how many are there? Java, which I told already in the class. From Java 1.1 to 1.16, that is Java 1, Java 2, Java 3, Java 16. Companies are using Java 8 and 9 now. Java 8 and 9 they are using, but we are talking about Java 14, Java 15, Java 16, we are learning it in the class. So now I am going to say JDK, it is showing here. JDK 8 is there, JDK 8 is there, JDK 11 is there, JDK 15 is there, JDK 15 download. For example, see that it is showing you directly there is an option is available for you. JDK, Oracle Corporation, see that Oracle Corporation, click on that. From Oracle Corporation only we need to download. Click on that. Java Standard Edition. Here you see all of them are available. All of them are available. Come down to this place. Come down. It is called 15.0 latest version. Latest version. Come on to the point. You are having JDK is going to be working on all types of OSs. They are giving clearly about all these things. You see Linux, Mac OS, Windows kind of 64. Now it is going to be 1.5, 159.7 MB RAM. It is only this much space is there for Java. Click on, see on the board, all of you. JDK 15.0.4 Windows X4 bin.exe. This you download. You can download this also because you have to it is little difficult for you. You go for downloading this software. Click on this. See that Windows X4 installer. You go for this. If you have Mac in your system, you go for this DMG, Windows 15.2. So since this my Windows is having, now click on this. Now it is asking you, you must accept the Oracle Technology Network License Agreement or Oracle Java SE, download this software. You just click on this, just click on, I reviewed and accept the Oracle Technology Network License Agreement for Oracle Java SE, download. Now see bottom left side, bottom left corner, it is going on. It is going to show you the downloading process. Within few seconds, 1 minute it is taking, 51 seconds, 48 seconds, 46, 42, 45. Now it is 42, 43. It is going to download. It is going to download. See all of you, bottommost left corner. So 19 seconds left out, totally 160 MB when it is downloading and all. 12 seconds left, 10 seconds left, 9 seconds left, 8 seconds, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, finished. Now say open it. It is available in the downloads option. It is available with downloads. Now you see here it is available. Open. You say open. When you say open, it is asking you, do you want to run this application in your PC to do the changes? It will ask you. So you need to go on clicking next option. So it will show you here. It will show you. It will be opening. It is going on. Click that next button. It is going on showing you. Once 4 to 5 times next button you click, it is installed. I hope that wait, it is showing it will be opening the menu for you. Just wait. So it is showing like this. What is that? Do you want to allow this app to do the changes? What is that software? Java SE Development Kit 15.0.2. If I say yes, it is going to install. In my system already, I have the software in my system. That's why I'm not installing once again. If you say yes, it is going on installing. Say next button 4 to 5 times, it will be downloaded. It will be installed. So software is installed. Easy or difficult? For 32-bit also no problem, 32-bit also. As on today, 32-bit computers almost it is going out. Now it is available for you 64. So try to don't take olden days things, because to support the higher things, try to go for that. and it is available in downloads folder also for you. It is available in downloads also. And don't ask me, sir, I want to run these things in DOS based version purely. So outdated machines you don't take, please take, configure your system. It is downloads here. You see a downloads option. In downloads, Java software is downloaded here with me. 15.2 Windows X4 bin is available here. So you are going to install this software. So if you double click this also, no problem, it will be done. I hope that it is understandable. Dear students, is it clear for all of you? So I hope that today you will make your software to be downloaded. Today you will make your software to be downloaded. So will you do it and make it ready? Will you do it and make your software ready today? Right. Make your software ready today. So yes. Yes. No problem. You download any. You write Java 15 is only available for 64-bit. Java is available for only 64-bit, not for lower kind of 32-bit and olden days things. Java 9 onwards, you try to take that. Right. 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 This is related to downloading process of your Oracle. So I told you this Java how to download it also. So done. So now tell me, any doubts you have, you can ask me now. Any doubts are there, you can tell me regarding the discussion what we made. Right, ma. Saipundre, okay, you did already. Nice. Yes, ma. Soumya, after 1 month, core Java is over, you can learn advanced Java. No doubt in that. Anything else? The doubts you have, you are most welcome. No problem, ma. Sharda, no problem. Very shortly that will be coming in the Google Drive class. Sharda, no problem. Today you will understand very well, Nama. IDs also I will tell you, ma. Sri, I will tell you IDs also. In my system, I have Eclipse IDE. In my system, I have my Eclipse. That I will tell you in the class. See that my Eclipse is there. We will discuss in the class how to download it. I will tell you in the class, ma. Yes, ma, no problem. Everyday class is clear. Everyday class is clear, no doubt in that. Don't worry. I'll give more clarity on every part of the subject. Yes, ma. Meena, you download higher version 15. You download 15th version so that you can work with all up-to-date concepts of Java. Mahesh, you download 1.15 ma. It will download again. It will install newly. Mahesh, you download 15. 15 is separate. 1.8 is separate. You see in my system. You see in my system once. In my system, I have so many things are there with me. You see once. Here you have C code, C program files. In with me, I have a lot of versions are there to show you various things. See, JDK 1.8, 9, 13, 14. So many are there with me. So many are there. Okay, nothing to worry about it. Okay, now? Fine. No problem. You take that. Saipun Ray. It is invalid, ma. I told you already, na? Saipun Ray. It is int means int array only. You are using one letter called J. It is invalid. 10, 20, 30. Now you are using J. J is called which one? Character. But you said int array. Int array require what? Integer values only. Fine. Next, any doubts? Yes, ma. Barik, you need to practice more coding to become an expert in the programming. To work, to get a good job, you need to write more coding. Sukesh, morning slots already busy, ma. 7 to 9 busy, 9 to 11 busy, 11 to 1 new batch is starting. Yes, ma. Yes, ma. Barik, that is all very simple. Once you know coding, Hackers, rankers questions are very, very simple. In my class, very, very simple. Kulkarni, how to develop programming logic? It is only because of practicing and then understanding the logics and practicing. See, any mobile is given, you will do like you will work like anything because you are interested. Same thing. How you become perfection in mobile working? Same thing, programming also. Yes, ma, Nitish, we are going to discuss programmer defined data types in detail. I said we are going to get it. In detail, we will go. Nitish, don't worry. Yes, ma. Continuation. Programmer defined, predefined data types in Java. That is our tomorrow's concept. Tomorrow's concept is in detailed discussion about this data types. Continuation topic, daily I need to take. Predefined data types in Java. In detail, we are going to get it. Balakrishna. In detailed concept of predefined data types. Don't join late in the class. On time you come. Yes, ma. Indra Priyadarshini. Already told you, Nama. This number I told you. Just now I put a number also here. This is a WhatsApp number. Priyadarshini. Indra Priya, some name. This is a WhatsApp number. You send a message, then I will help you. I told you, Nama, Srija, classes concept, we are going to use it. In detail, I am going to tell you in tomorrow class, I said. Yes, Chandra. Only two features are available. One is networked, distributed, multi-threading, and robust. They are called programmatically. I am going to tell you, I said yesterday only. Programmatically, I am going to tell you yesterday only, I told you. Chandra. Yesterday only I told you, multi-threading is a programming feature. 1 week I will discuss. Robust, exception handling topic, I will discuss 5 days. They are all called programmatic discussions. Okay, Chandra? We will discuss in the class. No, Manikanta, that what you are using is wrong, that is. What you are using the syntax, A of element is wrong. A of element, no. It is called what? Position. Yes, ma. Saipun Ray, we will take that class. Advanced Java class also we will take. We will handle it. So Manikanta, don't worry about you are using wrong syntax. We will explain you the arrays in detail. Why you are worrying about other things? First, today what you are learning, on that you think about it. Saipun Ray, HTML and CSS are very simple. We can learn on our own also. Not at all difficult. Indukant, why? I said 16 you take, 15 you take it. Why you want to go for Java 16? Ma? First you ride the bike. Later we can enter into aeroplane. Indukant, please think realities, ma. Yes, ma. Barik, yes, ma. Thank you for your, yes. Barik. Thank you, ma. Right. Yes, our notes is very demanding, ma. Barik. Yes, you are complimenting me. Famous for Core Java, sir. And the notes is very demanding, sir. Thank you, ma. That's true. So our students should help, should come up like anything. Yes, ma. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. So please read well from my class and you will get everything very perfect and you will get it. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Classes notes will be available very shortly. We are going to enter into the Google Drive. Class will be created separate at 11 o'clock. We will keep all our notes inside of it. Okay. Don't worry. Nothing to worry about it, ma. Right. Thank you, ma. Thank you, Manikanta. Right. Okay. Right, Ma. Durga Prasad. Very nice. So don't mix Python with Java. Manikanta. Don't mix, Ma. Python, Manikanta, no. Who is it? Durga Prasad. Durga Prasad is there. He's my favorite student of both Core Java and Python. Don't mix, Ma. Saipundre, you contact to this WhatsApp number, Ma. They will add to the Google Drive class. You contact to this Google Drive class number. They will add to the Google Drive class. Okay. Right, Ma. Shall we wind up the meeting? Is all the doubts are clarified? Don't join late, Ma. Tomorrow we are entering into most important predefined data types. In detail, I am going to enter. Predefined data types we are going to enter. Byte, short, long, I am going to discuss in detail. Right? Right, Ma. Amjad Ali. Right, Ma. Thank you. You did not ask today doubt, Ma. Amjad Ali. Yes, Ma. It's all clear. Very nice. Good. Yes, Ma. Good day. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Good day for all.